Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the video. Today we are going to be discussing how to lift heavy weights in the gym for amateur teen lifters, okay? I think this is a very important topic because a lot of people, they go into the gym and they try to lift heavy and they do it wrong and they end up hurting themselves, or they're just not going to be seeing results. So I'm going to break it all down for you today. But first, my name is Noah. I am the founder of Get Her Done Fitness, and I made it my mission to help all the young teenage men gain insane amounts of muscle, get their dream physiques, and there are currently a few seats available in my Teen Transformation Accelerator where I'm helping young teenage men do exactly that. Get their dream physique in 12 weeks, gain insane amounts of muscle and minimal fat in 12 weeks. And you are going to get results that much quicker because I've taken everything that I've learned in the past 3 years and gaining 40 pounds of muscle, and I've removed all the road bumps and mistakes and misinformation. So I'm giving you the exact clear-cut, easy, copy-paste, XYZ process to gain insane amounts of muscle and minimal fat in 12 weeks. And so if you want to get serious about your physique and you really want to transform, go down below and click that link to book a call with me, and we'll see if you're a good fit for that program. Let's hop right into this. How to lift heavy weights in the gym for amateur teen lifters, okay? So the very first thing that you need to understand before I get into this is the most important thing when it comes to lifting is actually going and lifting, okay? If you are scared of lifting, if you're scared of lifting heavy weights, you know, the fear of injuring yourself, the fear of just doing it wrong, the fear of embarrassment, like there's so many different things that can get in the way. But the most important thing is that you actually go into the gym and lift, okay? There is no other way for you to make actual progress, actually gain muscle, than going in and doing progressive overload in the gym, right? Going in and lifting more weight than last time. But when it comes to starting to do that, you need to go into the gym and you need to lift smart before you lift heavy, okay? And what exactly that means is that before you go into the gym and you start loading up all this weight on the bar for like a 2 rep max, a 1 rep max, a 3 rep max, even a 5 rep max, you seriously need to understand what you're doing first, okay? Because I'm totally an advocate for just going into the gym and just training, but that comes after you learn how to train correctly. Because if you're training wrong, you are putting yourself at that much higher of a risk for injury and a multitude of other bad things that you don't want to happen, like injuring yourself, injuring others around you. Your form has to be on point. Okay, so I will give you an example with what you might start out with in the gym. Okay, so if you're going into the gym and you want to start squatting and benching and deadlifting, right? The three main compound lifts to really get huge, okay? the three main compound lifts, squat, bench, and deadlift, okay? And you need to figure out the correct form. Like if you want to go look up a YouTube video on the form, or you want to go ask some gym bros, like you need to figure out the right form, because if you are lifting wrong, you are going to injure yourself and you do not want that to happen, okay? And so you need to go in and you need to do lightweight, master the form first. And so your ego is telling you to go in and load up as much weight as you can because gains. Yes, that comes after you master the form. First you need to go in, master the form. So I would recommend just going and looking up, you know, on YouTube a video how to squat, bench, and deadlift, or how to squat, how to bench, how to deadlift. And you will find some great resources. They can probably explain that better than I could. But the point is, you know, you just need to be lifting smart before you're lifting heavy, okay? And so after you lift smart, after you get the form down, right? So you're practicing your form, you've been lifting with light weights, like easy weights, like you're not necessarily going to failure on these heavy lifts yet. Like, sure, you can go over and go to failure on the bicep curls, right? Like that's fine, but don't go to failure on deadlift yet. 4 weeks. 4 weeks of you going in and lifting with light weights. So I would say like easy weight, like seriously, go in, lift light. I know it may sound hard, and I know it'd be hard for me to just go in now and say, okay, to just lift lightweight, because I've been training heavy for so long. But seriously, this is going to be so important. It's going to be totally worth it, I promise. So you're going to go in and you're going to lift light for 3 weeks. So you're going to go in and with these light form mastery compound lifts, you are going to do a similar structure to how you would if you were actually lifting heavy. And so if you're going in and you're practicing your form with bench, like it's push day, okay, you are going to go in and you are going to do 5x5. Or if you're, you can do 3x5 or you can do 5x3. There's a million different structures that you can do, but you want to structure it, with sets and reps similar to how you would with any other exercise, and how you're eventually going to do it when it's heavy. And then you're going to do the same thing for all the lifts. And then after those 4 weeks, or after you've spent 4 weeks mastering your form, then you can go and start to add weights. You're going to want to do this at a sustainable pace, because even if you master your form, like even if your form is impeccable, if you go and just throw, your max on the bar, then you're probably not going to do that good on it and you might injure yourself. As you progress after these initial form mastery weeks, you are going to do it gradually. And so, like, the first week that you go in after these 4 weeks, you're going to add just a little bit more than that lightweight that you were practicing your form with. And so if on bench you were doing like a 25 on each side to practice, so what, that's like 95 pounds, and you're doing that to practice, okay? So now I wouldn't go in and throw a 45 on. I would throw a 25 and a 5, okay? And it still might be light. It still might be easy, but you just want to work up gradually, okay? And warm up, okay? You're going to do the 25 and 5 for a few reps. You're going to rest. Then you're going to do the 35, and then you're going to do the 35 and 5 if you can. And then you can start to really ease into it. So it's not just easy, hard. It's like easy, a little bit less easy, a little bit harder, hard. Okay. And then after this, you basically just need to put it on autopilot and you can start to lift heavy every day. I hope you guys found this information useful. If you never want to miss a new video and you want me to keep on bringing this valuable content to you, go down below and click that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Always remember to get her done.